Before we get into that, we do have to address the final round. We've got the usual suspects here, so I don't even think I need to introduce you. But, Rowie, who were your biggest winners of the week, mate?
Well, footy's done. And now finals begin. But
For you.
yeah, footy's done for me. Finals and off season. No, it doesn't really go down from here. But anyway, so Port obviously a big winner. I came to hours before the game, realised there's no way Port are losing this, and never in doubt. So great win going into finals for them. The Lions as well. That last quarter was absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen a more intense 20 to 30 margin game. It was unbelievable when McCarthy kicked that goal. Surely all the players, I don't know how all the players knew that they needed a point or something, but they celebrated as if they knew. So good from the Lions coming into the finals with some more momentum. The D's as well, obviously, over the Cats. I think not many people saw this one coming. I think most people were sort of backing the Cats in on their home turf, but big Maxi gone. That was unbelievable. And now they claim the minor premiership, the D's, and the Giants just to get the job done over Carlton. It was a game that the Giants... It's a type of game that the Giants often lose, so it was good of them to hold their nerve, and now they're going to go into finals, which is good to see, especially considering the fact that, given the list, they definitely deserve to be there.
Yeah. Pilch, what do you make of the famous Port victory that Rowie just mentioned, mate?
Yeah, unbelievable comeback, obviously. But the main thing was I was really pleased with the way the boys played. I think we were easily the better team on the night, and will provide us with a lot of momentum going into finals. But I don't want to say too much about it for obvious jinx reasons. Yeah,
you are a big believer. In your census, did you put religion as jinx? Because you are an absolute diehard of the practice. We won't force you to risk it. Your anti-jinx word last week, so well played. You said to me you were pretty confident on the Friday morning, and we saw why. Good win. I unfortunately did tip the doggies, so that hurt because a lot of people backed in Port, and it was a good game though. I didn't catch all of it, caught the back end of it. My mum actually really enjoyed it. Not the biggest fan of AFL footy, but she said it was the best quarter she's ever seen. So given that she's only seen about probably 20 quarters in her time, excluding grand finals, but she said it was very clean football, which she liked to see. Not many ball ups and shit like that. She doesn't enjoy that stuff. So yeah, Port won. It was a good game of footy though. Excited to see both teams this week. Even though they didn't make the 8, quick shout out to St Kilda. They were my winners. I know they sort of just put a nail in Freo's coffin as opposed to do anything for themselves, but I'm sure it was good to see a win. Better to see a win than a loss, Rowie. And also Essendon dusted their job very comfortably, which people might have thought they were going to shit the bed, but I'm pretty sure by that time anyway, there wasn't much to play for, but it's still good to do it as comfortably as they did. Losers, for me, the biggest losers got to be the doggies, really. Both wins, Rowie talked about the Port and the Brisbane wins, although they were very entertaining for us. I'm sure they were nightmarish stuff for the doggies. Couldn't have gone any closer to a top 4 finish and not actually finish in the top 4 there. Probably were paying, I don't know, $1.50 to make the top 4 halfway through the season, and they've crashed out in the final seconds. So, they were definitely the biggest losers, and now they don't get a second chance. They're not going to have any home finals, which, probably wouldn't have been in Melbourne anyway. So I'm not sure how big of a factor that is, but they were definitely the biggest losers. Pilch, any other losers you want to mention?
Yeah, so the Bulldogs and then Freo. I didn't catch that game, but to come out and lose by 70 points with finals on the line was pretty disgraceful. I'm sure the Saints put on a clinic, but just would hate to be a Freo fan there. And the doggies, I actually feel really bad for them. I think they have some serious right to file an umpiring investigation into that Brisbane match, because there were some disgraceful antics going on from the boys in green there, but bad luck, and I still think they'll do all right in finals.
yeah, it's not the end of the world for them. They do have a favourable matchup this week, but yeah, I agree with that Freo call. We talked about last week how they won the derby and thought that was a bit of a monkey off the back, but the monkey sort of crept back on the weekend there. I know it's like a bright future and stuff, and they'll be liking their finals chances for next season, but not the ideal way to finish off what has been a positive season for them. Rowie, any other losers you want to mention?
No, you covered it pretty well, boys. Maybe just touch on Gold Coast Suns quickly. Just got absolutely flogged by the Swans. You've obviously been a huge critic of them this year, Ham, but yeah, this was just you just can't be losing like this. I don't know. It's just in a neutral venue, you can't blame anything else but yourself. So yeah, just another poor showing from them. Hopefully they can bounce back next year. You know, when you're down 40-4 in the quarter time, you know, it's not right where you want to be for the Suns there. But yeah, I'm sure Pilch has sort of deviated his anger from McStay kicking 2 to the umpires there. But because I was glad to see West Coast.
Mate, you should have seen me. You should have seen me when that McStay thing right at the end when he marked it and then missed the entire goal.
You would have been pissing yourself.
I went off, mate. I went off.
But yeah, no, you boys covered it pretty well. Saints are just, I don't know, we're just jokers. I just hate us. We love to play our best footy when it doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, move on.
Yeah, bad loss from Gold Coast. They're going to be a tough one to predict for next year because I'm sure there's going to be some people, like maybe Richmond fans, when Gold Coast played really well against to upset them, who might predict them for a surprise top 8 appearance. And then there's probably going to be others who think they might be a bottom 4 sniff. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on at the Gold Coast. But also, I'll mention Geelong. I know they lost to a really, really good team in Melbourne, but that loss we could look back on that loss and it could be pretty pivotal for them. They've now drawn the short straw, have to play Port in Adelaide. So with what will probably be 25,000 bogans just ripping and tearing. So yeah, it's going to be tough for Geelong. They're obviously good enough to beat them, but not the perfect lead up to finals for them at all. But yeah, that's the winners and losers. That's the end of the regular season. Final winners and losers. Actually, we'll probably do winners and losers. Actually, you can't really do winners and losers in finals because the losers are just the ones who got eliminated. But
it's a miracle! Oh yeah! What about that one? Unbelievable! Balotelli, Aguero! Crowd cheers. Here's Siddle.